Hello, everyone in the stream. I'm not sure how many people are watching, but today we have race 2 of round 2 of the winners bracket for the Cars 2023 Glitchless Tournament, the Compact Glitchless Tournament. I am joined today by, I need to make sure that my Discord audio is set up properly. I'm joined today by Kip, aka Josh, aka the Furry, and I'm also joined by MattLandreYT for today's race.
Am I like the only no, no, I'm not.
Are you the only person? What?
I was gonna say, am I like the only furry in the server?
Oh,
And then I realized I'm not.
you know, the bluey.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I have a bit of a cough, but it shouldn't interfere with commentary too much. Are you guys both ready to start your runs whenever?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get your, media source.
Wait, do you even have permission to deafen us?
Yes. I do.
Oh, I have permission to deafen us. Okay.
Volunteers do.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, let me know when.
Alright, so you guys are both ready to go. When I say go, that's your cue to start the race. Alright? Alright, so you guys are both ready to go. Alright. When I say go, that's your cue to start the race. I'm just gonna give you some time to get your save set up, Matt. I don't know if it's delayed on my screen, but
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so both of you are ready to go?
Yep.
Alright, 3, 2,
Yeah, it is.
1, alright, go. Both of you are ready to go?
Yep.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, and we are off. I'm gonna deafen and mute both runners now. We are good to go. Both runners are deafened and muted. Matt's stream is gonna be a little bit delayed. So I think it's about a 10-second difference, or 15-second difference for both of them. Matt, once again, using a paint job made by his girlfriend. Matt, unfortunately, his internet's not too great, so as you can imagine, that's gonna affect the stream quality a little bit. But this is definitely better than what we had last time, so I think we should be all right with that. Josh now doing a little bit of a slower strategy. Probably better for him to just not do those off tracks, not gonna lie. That was a bit of a slow first lap. Matt is going to be skipping those off tracks. Matt also not power slide boosting to the greatest extent possible, so that will likely be a theme throughout the run. I'm just triple checking to make sure everyone's deaf and everyone's muted. And everyone is definitely muted. I don't need to be paranoid about it. Real-time gap likely very small right now due to the delay on Matt's stream. I will actually quickly refresh Matt's stream and see if that helps the delay at all. It may not. But that'll be fine. Oh, it did greatly. Alright. And it seems that the quality has risen again. So this should be about even. There are going to be a lot of drop trains from Matt's end, which I think are going to add up over the course of the run. But I think it is pretty even right now, other than the occasional buffering. That's unfortunate, that is going to be a theme. Josh finishes with a final lap of 36.4. And Matt finishing with a final lap of 40.51. Josh now moving on to radiator cap circuit. I believe it's a bit of a lead right now. Couple seconds. As let's see, he will get this first off track. There's a little bit of a slower setup for it, but definitely more consistent. Likely saves time in the long run compared to messing it up. Matt will not be going for it, as it's pretty risky and doesn't save that much time. I might have to keep the commentary a little bit toned down, just to not agitate my diaphragm too much, but we will see. I believe both Matt and Josh going for the shortcut there. Matt now rounding the hill. Josh comes around, about to complete first lap of Radiator Cap Circuit. Does not, unfortunately, get that off-track reset there. Josh now continuing through the second lap. Matt with a fairly slow first lap of 1 minute 10 seconds. Josh coming on the hill. Does a decent job of maintaining his speed. Speed of about 156 going into the corners. Let's see how much he can keep. Coming out with a good 160, 165. Definitely a pretty good target. The gap has grown to, I believe, around 20 seconds. Josh now ignoring the off track. Smart decision. 53.6 lap. Definitely a significant time save as opposed to the no RTT route. It was about 58 seconds on a good lap. Once again, Josh going for the shortcut. Matt now coming to the end of the lap. Matt is not doing the off tracks leading up to the finish line, so that will lose him a little bit of time. Josh with a slow hill section, gonna lose him a lot of speed, but he gains it back quickly, so no harm, no foul. Matt with a 105.30. Both racers now on the final lap of Radiator Cap Circuit. Josh now coming to the end. A little bit of an early off track there. A little bit more technical issues with Matt's stream. Which is very unfortunate. As before. Josh now not going for menu warp on tractor tipping. A little bit of a slow entrance, but no mistake. Definitely saves time over hitting the wall, having to back up and go back in. Now Josh is using joystick. Will he get the funny no? He will not. I'm gonna need to practice tractor tipping. Josh is using joystick, which opens him up to some time loss potential on tractor tipping due to Mater's diagonal movement animation on gamepad, which is very strange. Josh loses a little bit of momentum there as Matt finishes RCC with a 105.17 lap time. Josh, 231.33 left on the timer. Definitely pretty solid tractor tipping. Could have done it maybe a second faster, but all in all, no harm, no foul once again. I would like to quickly draw attention to Josh's profile picture, which is a speedrun.com profile picture. Matt, unfortunately, missing the entrance to tractor tipping. Gonna lose him a couple of seconds as Josh now moves on to Doc's challenge. Let's see how Matt does on tractor tipping. A little bit slow at the beginning. I believe he is indeed on keyboard. So that is going to save him a little bit of time over whatchamacallit. Am I crazy? Over gamepad. He is unfortunately taking a bit of a wide line here. Josh now getting a pretty good off track there. Pretty good timing. Some more dropped frames on Matt's end. Now once again, tractor tipping, he does not know the fast tractor tipping route, which is going to lose him a decent amount of time. He will be losing, well, we'll find out how much time. I'm going to refresh the stream real quick. Likely about 20 seconds lost there on tractor tipping. Again, apologies for the low quality of Matt's stream. Not much I can do on my end. Just sort of a consequence of, you know, Wi-Fi instability. Josh now seems to be about a minute ahead, a little bit over a minute ahead. Josh now about halfway through Duck's challenge. Going for the bridge off tracks. Let's see how quickly he gets this one. Going for the safe strategy between the rocks. Going for the jump cancel there. Gets it a little bit late. Will cause him to lose some time, some speed. Matt now entering Doc's challenge as Josh is on the final lap. Josh once again, suboptimal jump cancel. By the way, for the record, when I refer to Josh, I'm referring to Kip. End of Doc's challenge. Let's see what his final lap time will be. He is not doing that off track too quickly off the jump. 44.51, losing about 3 or 4 seconds on that final lap compared to optimal pace, but definitely solid bit faster than doing it in RTT. Josh going for the fast gas station maneuver to enter PMS. I severely doubt he will be doing off tracks on PMS. I don't think he learned them. I don't think he practiced them.
McQueen is looking to make a move real quick here. Here comes Lightning McQueen. Just look at him moving aside. McQueen is driving like the field is standing still.
Matt now about halfway through Doc's challenge. Does not appear to be doing very many off tracks. Does not appear to be doing any off tracks whatsoever. Will lose him a decent chunk of time. Josh now gaining an advantage of, I believe, a couple of minutes, depending on how delayed my stream is on my end.
McQueen's passing through the field like he's racing against golf carts.
I would like to draw attention to Josh's speed. Holy, 208 miles per hour on Palm Mile Speedway. Josh's tilt boosting technique is class. Class. 28.53 lap time, not too great, but 208 miles per hour is phenomenal. Yeah, we're sliding a bit wide through the corner. Matt now, halfway through the final lap of Doc's challenge, will soon be entering the first Piston Cup race alongside Josh. Coming across the bridge for the final time. Taking the shortcut, hitting a couple rocks along the way, but no big deal. Not going for that final little cut that we see in the no RTT route, but
they're racing like
no big
it's
deal.
the
56-second lap
last
time.
race of the season.
Nothing to scoff at. A little bit slow on the map warp there as Josh gets pit maneuvered into the wall. That's gonna lose him a good chunk of time, probably around 5 seconds.
Is there
Maybe a little bit less.
Lightning McQueen?
Gap appears to be about
McQueen is looking to make a move
2-ish
real
minutes,
quick here.
maybe 3, no, 2.5. Approaching.
Hey, objects in the mirror may be closer than they appear.
29.9 lap time, so Josh lost about 3 or 4 seconds from that pit maneuver. Matt does not seem to be tilt boosting, so we'll lose him a little bit of time.
Like the field is standing
Slides
still.
wide in the corner, loses a decent amount of speed. Oh, he gets pushed into the wall by none other than number 64. A little Constantino there. Some rear enders. Fender benders. Oh, I suppose it'll do a little bit more to bend those fenders.
Sure is a shame he's not having a
28.66
better
lap
run
from Josh.
today.
Leaves a little bit to be desired. A little bit of speed lost in the corners. Probably the main source of that time loss.
Where'd he come from?
This lap, however, looking a little bit better other than that.
McQueen is driving like the field is standing still.
I'd say these corners are pretty solid. Likely to be a 28.5.
Please give a warm thank
There you
you
go.
to one of today's race sponsors, Rusty's. Everyone attending
Matt
today
now
will
on his
receive
third
a trial
lap of
sample of
PMS.
Rusty's medicated bumper
Josh
ointment.
enters his
That's
8th.
Rusty's.
Couple minute gap already formed. going to quickly refresh Matt's stream. I will refresh Josh's for good measure. I don't think that did too much though. 28.56 lap time from Josh. 1 frame slower than his previous lap.
Yes, sir. He sure knows his way around the track.
Now both runners entering the final stretch of the PMS. Or at least Josh now entering the final stretch of the PMS. Matt almost halfway complete.
It's all in the preparation.
30.1 second lap time there from Matt. Josh pulls out a 28.63. Josh losing a couple of tenths per lap. Just compared to no RTT strategies and a couple seconds per lap compared to glitchless route with the off tracks.
Here comes Lightning McQueen. Just look at him moving aside.
Matt now halfway through the race. Josh enters the final lap. Gap of about 3.5 minutes is formed.
Want to see what 900 horsepower looks like?
I believe. I'm gonna on my own end try and make sure.
There's another one.
Or try and check.
McQueen's passing through the field like he's racing against golf carts.
Matt's stream. No, Matt's stream is about the same on just on mine in general.
Hey, dude.
So should be about lined up.
Hey.
Josh now entering boosting with Fillmore. A lot of time to be saved here if the off tracks are done correctly. Josh will off track too early there at the finish line. That'll lose him some time. Good chunk of time there.
Ciao.
Matt now 4 to go at PMS. Josh with an early off track there. Although arguably I don't know if that loses any time. Opting for the jump cancel instead of the off track there. A little bit late on that off track, but not too bad. Ooh, unfortunately, is it gonna hit the ledge there? Bounce off and lose a little bit of time. Coming now to the end of the lap is Matt. About 2.5 laps to go at PMS. I'm sitting here, I'm just listening to myself talk. I sound so, like, boring and bored. I wish, man, it's like every race I've had to commentate by myself, and I don't think I'm doing the race justice. But, it is what it is. There's not too much I can do, especially recovering from an illness a little bit. Josh now halfway through boosting with Fillmore. Is gonna hit the ledge again. I might have to give him some advice about that after the race. Although I will of course not do that during the race, because that would be cheating and unfair.
One for the fans.
And not in the spirit of competition. Alright, Josh now coming to 1 to go. Not going for very many off tracks here on Fillmore. Going for about half of them. Matt coming to the checkered flag on Palm Mile Speedway. .06 final lap time.
Who's back?
6-minute PMS. As he now moves on to Fillmore. He's not going to be doing menu warp.
This is so cool.
Josh, I believe, gets that OTR a little bit quicker there. That last lap.
Hey, look at
gap seems to be not too large actually right now. I don't think it's grown very much. Still about 2.5 minutes. Just not a little bit more. Josh is taking a
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow.
more conservative approach for that final lap there. As he moves on to Luigi to the rescue. Matt, unfortunately, does not get that off track there on Fillmore. Taking a little bit of a too tight a line. Josh moving on to the funny tire collector man.
I got you. Oh, she's a beautiful. Oh, what craftsmanship! I'm gonna cry.
Still taking the old route. Somewhat
she's a
surprising
beauty.
that he hasn't taken the time to learn the new route.
Oh, she's a
He
beauty.
is losing a good chunk of time here.
Okay, back to the store.
Matt comes to the line after the first lap of Fillmore.
Look out, Ferrari!
Josh losing
Here
about 10
comes
seconds
Luigi.
on Luigi. Yeah, 44.65. And he accidentally does go into the next level, so he's going to lose him a little bit of time. Matt, unfortunately, going to miss the off track once again. Going to lose him another about 15, 20 seconds. I believe it was closer to 15. Josh now begins Sarge.
Hey, look at this.
Not
Ka-chow.
sure if he did a brake boost there. He's going for some interesting off tracks here, which I'm not quite sure are legal.
One
But
for the ladies.
I reckon it shouldn't pose too much of an issue.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he does get stuck to the ground, unfortunately. Looking for some backup OTRs. Off tracking a little bit early there for the critter.
One for the fans.
Matt not going for an off track reset here, actually just taking the shortcut. Still saving him a decent chunk of time. Look at the end of boosting with Fillmore. Oh, a bit tired today.
I'm bad.
We have a report I have to write. It's like a memo.
Looking good.
Data analysis of one of the experiments we did in class.
Check it, check it.
Synthesis of butyl acetate with
Wow, man.
butanol and acetic acid. And we did it under basically a bunch of different conditions. We did like various synthesis times. I don't know if anyone is watching that cares, but we did like various reflux times.
One for the
Basically, we
ladies.
allowed the reaction to continue for different amounts of times, 30 minutes to 60 minutes. We used different amounts of like acetic acid relative to the alcohol. So we did like a 1-to-1 ratio and then a 1-to-3 ratio, where we added like extra acid to react more of the butanol. And we also did different acid catalysts, because you can, with the synthesis of butyl acetate with Fischer esterification. Josh going for no idea what he's trying to do right now. I don't know why he didn't just try to do it the normal way. That was strange. He knew what the normal way was, because he did it after. I don't know why he didn't start with that. Matt is now unfortunately hitting the wall, and Luigi, he's going to lose a lot of time here just from suboptimal routing, but it's not a big deal. Anyways, we use different acid catalysts, because Fischer esterification, which is the formation of a yeah, obviously talking about chemistry and synthesis of esters seems very relevant to a cars tournament, don't I mean? I feel like it's the reasonable connection to make.
One for the fame.
Well, the report we have to write is basically we have to choose optimal conditions for the reaction. We have to pick like a time, a ratio, and a catalyst. But you know, that lab course is really funny to me because they give us access to the most dangerous chemical. That we've gotten access to like super concentrated sulfuric acid, and our professor was doing a demonstration of how to use it, and she just took it in a dropper and just poured it on her hand, and just sat there for 20 seconds talking nonchalantly to all the students, just to show us that it was not a big deal if you get it on your hands, even though it's like a super concentrated and dangerous acid. So that was funny. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about chemistry. I wanted to talk about something that isn't like me really boringly talking about Josh now enters the third lap of Sarge's off-road challenge. It seems like he's not going for all the OTRs here. I feel like something else needs to be talked about. I've commentated 3 races and they've all gone the same way. I gotta change something, man. This is what happens when I'm left to commentate by myself, dude. I'm going insane.
Oh yeah.
Oh lord. Josh is coming to the end of Sarge's off-road challenge.
Ka-chow.
Matt is just now beginning it. Going for a pretty big jump there.
Who's back?
Lord almighty.
I'm bad.
Josh, strange off track there. 125.18. Not saving too much time on Sarge compared to no RTT route, but definitely a bit of time saved there. Oh, so yeah, one correction. I'm not talking about butane. I'm talking about butyl acetate.
One
Butanol.
for the lady.
Specifically, I think it was 1-butanol. It might have just been N-butanol. Just butyl alcohols in general. I don't remember. Josh, moving on to Rust Bucket. Everyone's favorite race in this category. Very, very fast off-road maneuver there. Of course, the more time you're in the air, the more speed you gain. Which, since airplanes are in the air and they go fast, cars are in the ground, they go slow. It's a pretty obvious connection to make there. Let's see how Josh's Rust Bucket has developed. As Matt comes to the end of the first lap of Sarge's off-road challenge. Going for a bit of an early off-track there off the jump. Fortunately, getting that off-track a bit wrong. Not too bad there. Going for 2 off-tracks at the start, losing a little bit of time over the optimal 3. But yeah, unfortunately, Josh is not. His technique for that final off-track there on the last corner is not too good. That is going to be losing him time unless he changes his technique a little bit.
Another dance.
Getting a later off-track there actually better. Still pretty slow laps. No RTT tier laps from Josh. Matt halfway through Sarge's off-road challenge, not going for any notable off-tracks. Although it looks like he may... Oh, he almost accidentally saved time there. He is unfortunately going to crash. Going to lose him a decent chunk of time. I'm not sure why Josh is tilting right before he jumps. Because you want to tilt to maneuver your car. I'm not sure why he's maneuvering his car and then tilting after he's already lined up for the jump. It seems a bit counterproductive. He is stuck to the ground there. Yeah, this is not quite an optimal Rust Bucket here from Josh, unfortunately. He is going to save time there on that off track. And he's figured it out. Don't tilt when you do the thing. 15.25 second lap. As Matt hits the... goes from... I don't know what I'm talking about. Matt falls off a cliff and dies. Josh once again not quite the most optimal lap. Matt catching some big air there. Josh now. 14.5 second lap, not too shabby. Let me do some math real quick. 14 times 12. Is a 2:48. You can get a consistent 14-second lap time. It's a 2-minute 48-second rust bucket, which is not actually that bad. Of course, getting a consistent rust bucket in general, not very doable, not very fun, not very possible. Josh finishes with a lap time of 14.38, which is, I believe, his best lap time. Yeah, best lap time in the race. Matt, coming to the finish line of Sarge's off-road challenge, is about 4 minutes behind. Seek lost to Matt because his game crashed, and he was too stubborn to go to speedrun, download the practice. I think what he did was he tried to download the practice save, and he downloaded the wrong one. And he just stopped trying. Because he pressed up after. No, he didn't. He got to LA. He got to right before LA, and he warped to RCC, and he crashed his game by mashing pause in the loading screen. And then he was just a bit slow on trying to remedy it. That is how Seek lost. I remember now. I was there. I was commentating.
There's just no stopping 95 today.
That was 1 week ago today. .23.99 lap from Josh. This lap will not be sub 24 though. Matt getting a bit entangled there.
And to get squeegee. Apparently he's been driving bugs on the windshield.
Yeah, listen to what Seek says. Also, go do your homework, bro. What happened to your homework? Talking about, oh, I can't host anymore. I gotta do my homework. Go do your homework, bro. Come on, man. Leaving me to commentate by myself. He's not even doing his homework. That's crazy. That's wild.
McQueen is looking to make a move real quick here.
That's wild.
McQueen's definitely in the zone. Just look at his determination.
Quite a rift. I see. He's taking a small break from his homework, guys. He's taking a break from his homework. Oh, I see. Touche. Matt coming Matt coming to 3 laps done. It's over. I messed it up too bad. How many laps is that? 9 to go? 9 to go for Matt. And coming to 6 to go for Josh on Sun Valley.
Check out Lightning McQueen. He's definitely proven he's not a rookie
See Matt's
anymore.
lap time. 17:72, not too bad. Losing a little bit of time,
Okay,
I
nice
think,
seeing ya.
from hitting both those jumps at the start. But that corner, he's getting quite well. So overall, pretty solid. No
Here comes
RTT
Lightning
laps
McQueen. Just look
from,
at him moving aside.
from Matt. It was a little bit slow just because of how many cars he hit.
Look at him moving aside.
Josh with a
You'd almost
23.72
think they're
lap.
saying please and thank you. Here comes Lightning McQueen. Just
I
look
really
at him
need to
moving
practice
aside.
Sun Valley because I can save a couple seconds.
Wow, will you look at him moving aside for him? You'd almost think they're saying please and thank you.
Just from cutting the corners a little bit more. 23.89 second lap.
Is there any stopping Lightning McQueen?
Matt with 5 to go. Josh coming to 3 to go at the line.
Yeehaw!
You'd think Josh is in a Red Bull and Matt's in a Mercedes the way this is going. I don't know if any of you guys have been watching the F1 races so far this season, but There was a race actually just before this race, and unsurprisingly, Red Bull got another one too. 17.95 second lap. Josh going for an interesting off track there. I believe to regain some speed.
McQueen slipping through the pack.
Maybe he just got pushed into it. It is definitely, that is a legal off track. Although piston cups, generally off tracks are not used.
Pack your trunk
Individual
now,
off
you're
tracks
going home.
are allowed. And sometimes 2 off tracks are allowed, like in PMS. 25.73 lap from Josh there. Definitely not the greatest, but
McQueen's definitely in the zone.
Josh
Just look at
and
his
Matt
determination.
both coming to the end of their respective races. Gap has grown to approximately 5 minutes now. I will refresh
Here comes
Matt's stream
Lightning
really quick
McQueen.
just to make sure
Look
that
at
there's
him moving
as
aside.
little delay as can be.
A race coming up.
Josh now menu warping, but not brake boosting to get to wheel well, which I believe loses his time over just driving there normally. Or if it doesn't, it's supposed to. Matt now enters the final race of Chapter 2. Josh does not seem to know wheel well off tracks. Or at least not all of them. I know he knows a couple, but Matt once again will not be going for tilt boosts. At Sun Valley, also not going for any corner cuts. And the stream is buffering again. I love technology. 64 messing with it a little bit. Does get back on track before the off-track reset happens. Josh seems to be losing a little bit of speed in the corners there, but interesting line for the shortcut. Drives directly into the minecart. Interesting choice. Not quite sure why he chose to do that, but we'll be going for jump cancel here. He gets it pretty solid. 25.49 lap from Matt, not too bad. Especially considering no tilt boost. Josh, let's see which off tracks Josh goes for at the end of this run.
Oh, hope no one saw that.
Not quite getting that corner right. Gonna lose a couple seconds there from hitting one of the world's largest balls. I think. Maybe they're chain balls. I don't know if that actually counts. There's 3 world's largest balls in this game. I don't know. I know there's one in each area. I don't know if that was the one. Josh going for a little bit of a slower off-track maneuver there. But yeah, this wheel sprint is not too great. Hello, Raytem. Welcome to the stream.
One for the fans. Lightning McQueen.
Drink
is
indeed.
Quicker than quick.
Josh now with a very sizable lead over Matt, as he's now solidly into Chapter 3. Matt's still finishing up Chapter 2. Delinquent road hazards. Definitely one of the harder races in this run. One of the harder events. Full stop. Will not be going for the turnaround at the start. Oh, unfortunately, he does not get that shortcut there. Hold up, I gotta blow my nose again.
Oh yeah.
not sure how much of that could be heard. Hopefully none of it. Otherwise, I apologize. That was kind of gross. Josh is going for a couple off tracks here. I missed a little bit, but I reckon he didn't go for too many at the start. Although he might have. I'm not sure if he goes for the wall smash one. Does he go for this one in the mine? No, he does not. Which seems like a good decision,
Hey, look at this.
in
Ka-chow.
all honesty. I'm not too sure.
Ka-chow. One for the fame.
Maybe worth some testing there.
Ka-chow.
1:33 first lap. He's not going to be able to go for that shortcut second time, although I don't think he ended up planning on doing it. Matt comes to 2 to go. Sun Valley International. Josh actually saving time there, I think, by riding the wall, maintaining more speed. Will be going for this off track. Gets it pretty quickly. Unfortunately, does not get that off track there. Hits the wall a bit too late, not quite at the right angle. Matt now with 1 to go, coming to the white flag. Coming to the checkered flag now. Josh coming to the white flag at the end of this lap. Let's see if he hits the mine shortcut again. He likely will. He does hit it just fine. Hits the wall a little bit there. Gonna lose him some time.
One for the fame. Oh.
Does slide out a bit wide there. Matt now menu warps to wheel well sprint.
Ka-chow.
Josh not going for very many off tracks here at DRH. He does get that shortcut there. That is very good. I think that'll save him a couple seconds. Quite nice. And the more I think about it, I feel like right time your shortcut there definitely does save time. I don't think there's much of a way that it can't.
Off the hook.
Now once again, going for the safe strat there for that off track. Some drop frames from Matt. No big deal. I'm not sure how far Matt's stream is behind reality. It's very possible. It's like a minute behind. Which would mean that the gap is still about 4 minutes. A little over. Definitely a pretty big gap forming right now. Not sure what Josh tried to do there, but he does get a sub 1 minute 30 lap there at the end. Matt coming to the end of Wheel Well Sprint as Josh continues on into Ornament Valley to do Chicks Challenge. Matt not going for the off track there, gonna lose him a couple of seconds, but he does hit that jump pretty well. So. See how many off tracks Josh does here at Chicks Challenge. Not going for the jump cancel there. Matt finishes wheel well with the time of 2:27. Josh again going for some very interesting off tracks here.
for the ladies.
Still saves time.
Ka-chow.
Don't think it saves as much time as it could. Again, there. Not sure if that one saves time. Definitely not. I don't think if you don't do that one off track there.
Oh,
Not doing
yeah.
the off track here before the jump either.
Ka-chow.
There's a grand total of 2 off tracks performed by Josh. Hello, CTD. Welcome to stream. What's up, bro?
One for the ladies.
We got Matt here on the first lap of Delinquent Road Hazards. Kip now finishing the first lap of Chicks Challenge. 1 minute 17.
I'm bad.
Losing about 15 seconds that lap just from
Kids,
not doing all the off
don't try
tracks.
to
And he
signal.
gets lodged. He gets lodged in the pole. That's happened to me so many times. By so many, I mean
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I've lost an RTT run to doing that twice in a row. This is awful. Something about me and hitting poles, man. It happens so often.
One for the ladies.
This is not fun. Some more technical issues with Matt's stream. Definitely, this is a lot better than last time, though.
Yo, Benny, check me out.
Don't think he was trying to do an off track there. I think he just carried a bit too much speed into the corner. Managing boost a little bit suboptimally, so he's
yeah.
going to lose a bit of speed there. But doesn't look like he's going to be going for any off tracks.
That's what I'm talking about. One for the
Josh
band.
hitting, I believe that was a good jump cancel. I think that saved him a little bit of time. That, I don't think did. That was interesting. Very late on that off track. Yeah, 122 second lap. Not sure that even saved time over no RTT. Oh, because he hit the pole. That's why.
Can you dig it?
Matt now, first lap of Delinquent Road Hazards done with a 156.71, so Matt will likely lose a decent chunk of time here on DRH alone. Already lost about 30 seconds to Josh. Yeah, Josh is avoiding that off track now. That was a very good decision.
Look at me. Me, me, me. Me, 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 me. I got your 500 horses right here.
Not too sure why he's still going for that one though. Because I think doing it that late definitely loses time. 1 minute 13. Final lap on Chicks Challenge there for Josh.
I forgot
Matt.
to tell you, chick.
Nearly done the second lap of whatchamacallit? DRH. I'm gonna refresh the stream once again. It didn't do anything. Love to see it. High speed heist now begins for Josh. We'll have to see what his Wingo RNG is. Matt hitting the
Crazy?
thing there. He hit the thing.
Watch it and stay in your own lane.
Coming to the final lap of Delinquent Road Hazards.
Look out.
Ow! That is. Excuse me. What in the world?
154.61 there.
Watch where you're going.
We'll have to see what Josh's DJ time looks like. Looks like he's going to lose a little bit of time here, but not too much.
What in the world?
Yeah, about 53
Where you're going.
seconds, 54 seconds left, 53, about 54 seconds left on the clock. So not a big time loss, maybe 3 seconds lost there. Just like compared to like perfect.
What's the matter with
So
you? You
it was a
crazy?
very reasonable DJ. As he now moves on to boost.
What in
Boost
the
management is not quite Josh's strong suit.
Hey, watch
but he's still maintaining a decent speed here. Okay, what? Just what? What? Bro did a flip. Do a flip. Let's go. Holy shit, dude. This game is really well coded. This game is... the physics engine of this game is flawless. There are no bugs whatsoever. Ever. Hello Bluey. You are a little bit late. But you're just in time to watch the end of the run. So... or the end of the race. The end of both runs.
What?
Josh now moving on to Wingo on high speed heist. Matt coming to the end of DRH. We'll be moving on to Chicks Challenge now in Ornament Valley. 147.07 final lap for Matt. Josh now. How has this happened twice? How did Josh get goofy physics twice? Two adjacent segments in high speed heist. Almost misses that box there. Monka S. So far, reasonable Wingo RNG. Not great, but 2 pieces of junk for every box is alright. Okay, that's not ideal. So not amazing. Not amazing RNG there, but definitely solid. 58-second Wingo time. What is happening on my screen? My screen looks fine to me. Unless I missed something.
Sheriff,
What happened to Matt? I was looking away. Hold up. Josh. Losing a little bit of time on DJ already. What is going on? What is going on?
Hey, what are you doing? You're gonna blow out the speaker. That guy's crazy. What are you doing?
Does get all 3 hits there.
Watch the tanks.
What in the... Hello, that hurts.
First hit on boost. LSB he is a little bit slow here for Josh. Yeah, Josh definitely needs to practice LSB a little bit. Good first Wingo hit, almost a good second hit. Or almost gets it 1-2 in quick succession. Pretty quick Wingo there. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. But yeah, Donaibi, if you're talking about Matt's, why his car is green, because he's using a custom-made skin. I'm assuming you're not asking that this far into the stream. Josh with a pretty slow LSB, about a minute 25? Minute 24.
Oh man.
Oh. I see. Yeah, that is very strange. I don't know why that happened. I wasn't paying attention. I was watching Josh, but... Oh, and Josh seems to really like that, gas station, for some reason.
it's all in the preparation. Didn't I, Pat?
I wonder, you go into LA with 77 trophies.
Yes, sir. He sure knows his
Are
way
there
around
any
the track.
events that you could
There's just no
avoid
stopping
doing?
95 today.
I don't think there are. Because I think, like, Wheel Sprint is mandatory for self-impassing and stuff.
Please give a warm thank you to one of today's race sponsors.
Matt
Rusty.
coming to 1 to go now for
Everyone
Chicks
attending
Challenge.
today will
Josh
receive a
enters
trial sample of Rusty's
LA
dedicated bumper ointment.
International
That's
Speedway.
Rusty.
36.1 first lap. Matt, unfortunately, hitting the wall a little bit, but he is going to
You
recover
never
most
know
of his
where
speed
lightning
there
will
with an
strike.
off-track reset. So, no harm, no foul. lap, first
McQueen's
lap
passing
of
through the
a
field
minute
like he's racing against golf carts.
22:61.
McQueen is driving like the field is standing still.
Josh now finishes his second lap of LA. The 35:40.
McQueen's out
Solid
of the
lap.
groove and losing a position. He's picking him off
We'll
one
see. Will
at
this
a
be
time.
sub-hour for Josh? I think it'll be close. I think it'll be real close.
Woo-wee. He passed another. Can anyone stop Lightning? McQueen passes another. You know he always runs well at this track.
Matt, about to finish the final road race of the category of the run.
Just keep doing your best. That's all you can ask of yourselves.
Hollister passes Bashman to move up a position. McQueen is looking to make a move real quick here. There's another one. McQueen's passing through the field like he's racing against golf carts.
that was a very long silence. We hit the 55-minute mark. Josh's run, about 55 right now for Matt. Moves on to high-speed heist.
Is there any stopping Lightning McQueen?
Appear to have dropped an item. Unexpected item on floor
Lightning's got
area.
some company, and
Josh
he
now.
drops back a bit.
Almost halfway done. LA.
Woo-wee. He passed another. Can anyone stop Lightning? Here comes Lightning McQueen. Just look at him moving aside.
Matt losing a little bit of speed there.
Fighting through the pack, it's number 95, Lightning McQueen.
Oh, and now I've got 35.80 there from Josh. A little bit of a slower lap. But sub 36 is all you really need here.
Uh-oh, looks like car number 64 has a problem. Sure Grip and Hollister are fighting for the position. Neither want to back off.
Oh,
Matt
race
now
fan,
enters
what an
boost
upset.
for a high-speed heist. Josh coming to forward to go at the line. 2/3 done. LA.
You're moving like pond water.
Four to go.
Pond water does not move.
And I believe
Check out
sub-hour
Lightning McQueen. He's
is
definitely proven
gonna
he's
happen.
not a rookie anymore.
30. It'll be a minute, 2 minutes 20 seconds. So he'll get mid to high 59, I think. My math is not incorrect. I think 59.40, 59.35, 59.33 is my final guess on my timer.
McQueen passes another. You know he always runs well at this
9:33.
track.
Matt now coming to the end, almost running out of time here for boost. Losing about 30 seconds there on that segment alone. Moving on to Wingo, does hit the boost jump. Doesn't miss it, like Josh has done once and I've almost done once.
Thanks, folks. I'll be here all week.
Sub-hour is definitely, I think, gonna happen here for Josh. That's a good first Glyphos run. Definitely a lot of time to be saved just from learning the route a bit more.
Car trip seems to have some loyal
Is
support over
rubbing
in section 49.
with the other racers there a little bit.
That's what I call true
Gonna
faith.
lose him a little bit of time. Matt getting a pretty good first box there. Very good second box, but he misses it. Oh no. Matt refused a gift from the gods above. Second box, not quite as good RNG there. Third box, pretty solid RNG, unfortunately hampered a little bit by hitting junk. That was a very good, no, man, missing another box. That would have been a really good high-speed heist. That would have been very solid RNG there.
He's picking them off.
But now he's gonna have to sift through the piles of junk being thrown at him
Turner hits the wall,
from
but he
Matt's
seems okay. He'll continue.
trailer. That's his final window time of about 1 minute 10 seconds. I think I read Josh's wrong. I don't know why I did that. Not too sure what Matt's doing here.
No.
Getting ready to split. Matt seems to be looking for Lightning Strikes Back.
Lightning McQueen is
59.36 for Josh. I will be unmuting him, and I'll let him commentate. I think the rest of the run. All right, good job, Josh. I've undeafened, unmuted you.
Hello.
The stream can now hear you. How did you feel about that run? Matt's still doing his race, so.
Um,
Stream can now hear you.
I had
how
a
did you
stroke
feel
on
about that run?
Sarge.
Matt's still doing his race, so. Yeah.
Sun Valley could have been better. Sally could have been better. Delinquent could have been better. Chicks could have been better. High Speed Heist could have been better. Lightning Strikes Back could have been better.
I think all in all, if you learn the route, cause what was that time on your end? I got a 59.36 for your time, right?
59.38, and then my sum of best now is 58.48.
I got a 59.36.
Okay.
So
So
you can,
yeah, like I said, like mid 58.
if you learn the category, you can probably get sub 58. Like,
yeah, but
without
that
too much.
involves learning the category.
If you learn the category, you can. Matt is not going for many warp for Lightning Strikes Back, like without or a map warp.
Oh.
That's gonna lose him
Matt is
sometime.
not
Going for many warp for Lightning Strikes Back, or a map warp. Oh, I need to change the. That's gonna lose him sometime. Plurality of the word. Here we go. Oh, I need to change the. There we go. Plurality of the word.
Yeah. All in all, though, I mean, it was fine. There's a lot of time loss. Even on Radiator Cap, I golded that, and yet I miss the like warp.
Yeah, you're
like lap warps. I knew I had a little bit of leeway. I went for them. If I got them, I got them. If I didn't get them first try, I wasn't gonna bother.
Okay. If you want to pull up the stream, and commentate the rest of the run.
I have the stream open actually.
And commentate the rest of the Matt here
On my other monitor.
Finishing up LSB. I did stop the timer. Here, I should probably indicate in the graphic that you have won. There we go. Indicate in the graphic. So Kip will be moving on. Josh will be moving on to round 3 now. We can check out the bracket after this. Matt almost getting a very good first.
One thing I will say, I made another car flip.
I swear, High Speed Heist, you got the weirdest physics I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That was.
I got really good RNG for like my
pretty solid.
standards.
You got
I just
solid
had
RNG.
shit driving.
Yeah. Matt now finishes LSB, moving on to LA. Yeah. Matt now finishes LSB, moving on to LA. 34. I'm looking at your screen now. 34.96 best lap on LA is actually really good. 34. I'm looking at your screen now.
Bro, I told you I'm cracked
best lap
tilt
on LA is
boosting.
actually really good.
I'm good at tilting. That's like the only thing.
Yeah. I think you still lost some time there. I don't know how. I guess just hitting other cars. But
Yeah, hitting other cars. Yeah, Dream, I have 59.38. No, it wasn't the best.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a Canadian trifecta going on here.
Here, hold
between the
on. Where's
three
that
of
put
us.
me on the leaderboard?
Getting a little bit of a Canadian. Like 17th or something. 16th.
Probably.
Like 17th or something. 16th. I will. My bad. Zeke. Thank you for telling me.
18th.
Is it? I will.
It just beats out M Moon's PB. If I... Okay, so if I just learn a couple more off tracks, I have a chance of actually facing you.
Yeah. Definitely. You know who I feel really bad for in the bracket?
Who?
I feel bad for Crazy. Because he's one of
Why?
the best runners in the tournament. But I beat him already, and he's gonna, if he wins his first losers bracket match, he's gonna have to go up against Quexty. So
Oh, God.
it's so unfortunate that he's gonna get eliminated so quick.
I think, actually, now that I think about it, I think my LAS was fine. I think I just was slow with the menu warp. Because 708 is a good time for LAS.
708 is pretty good, yeah. I think I have a
Like,
708.
I normally get
PB.
710. So I think I just fucked up the menu warp, and then...
Yeah. My PB, I have a 708, and it was gold by, I think, a second or two.
Yeah, I didn't gold. I got plus 3 seconds on mine end.
Matt here coming to a third done, LA. Timers aren't
So
running,
he
so I'm not
doesn't
sure,
tilt boost.
He does not tilt boost now.
Does he have live split on his stream on his end? Or
He does, yes.
what is his
I don't have a challenge account, Seek. I'm gonna be real. I can make one, and then I can... Here.
I don't even have... I can't even get into his thing because of streamer mode.
Oh, apparently I already have a challenge account.
Yeah, no, you have one.
Yeah, you showed me the
we
thing
all
I made.
made one for that fucking Pokemon tournament from 2017 that I don't remember.
Pokemon or COD?
Pokemon. It was
Pokemon?
Showdown.
Did we?
I have no memory of it, but apparently we all did.
I typed my password in. The password was just you. The password you just used was found in a data breach. Thanks. I should probably change it.
Oh no! What? Do you have like NordVPN or something?
No, it was just Google told me that.
Hmm. Funny. Go on, tell us your password.
I honestly, I could 100% do that because I have changed all of my passwords to not be that, but I also will not do that because I still have like a couple passwords that are variations of that. Matt is now halfway done LA. I'm gonna change my
Is he
password.
gonna finish at? Is he gonna?
I have no idea. It's gonna be.
Here, hold on,
You can check.
Mode. Gotta put myself in do not disturb so I don't get Discord pings. Is he streaming? What is he? Is he on streaming? Is he streaming on YouTube or Twitch?
Twitch.
No, he is not on track.
That's unfortunate.
He lost. Oh god, he lost. I think like 50 seconds on Lightning Strikes Back.
Jesus.
Yeah. I guess he got a really good one in this PB. Did he do rest? Did he do any off tracks or?
Throughout the run, basically none. He
Okay.
did like the one at the start of RSGP.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Hmm?
The password you typed is incorrect. Okay, give me a minute. I just logged in with this password. What do you mean?
Well, clearly you didn't. I don't know what to tell you.
Why do you sound like Joker?
Oh.
Right. There we go. Password successfully changed. My challenge is this. Unsurprisingly.
No way, is it Merpeople29?
Yup.
Yo.
Matt with 2 to go on LA. Oh, that is Pokemon Showdown. I'm dumb as hell.
Yeah,
I thought it was COD. I don't know why I thought it was COD. No, you're right. I'm
neither
silly.
do I.
We just didn't do it. It's really cool.
Yeah. Well, we didn't do the tournament?
Yeah. Alright.
This is a tourney I made. Yay! The organizer created this tournament 7 years ago. Good God. Yeah.
Alright.
Hold Matt finish. You gonna undeafen?
Yeah. Thank you.
W.
Alright. Hello, Matt.
Oh,
How do you feel about that run, man?
oh God, I hate lightning.
Yeah.
I hate OSB. I
There's a
completely
reason
forgot where it
there's
was.
a reason it's named Lightning Sucks Balls in my
I
live
completely
split.
forgot where it was.
Yeah, no, I saw that. You just warped to Chicks Challenge for that.
Yeah, I didn't even find chicks in
Yeah.
the thing as soon as I remembered.
I should probably...
So I'm guessing I'm headed down to losers.
Yeah, Josh did win.
Yeah.
So,
Not,
I'm gonna transition the
not
scene.
surprising.
I just gotta
Had
get
a good
everything
race.
sorted out here. So, yeah, you will be facing off against Crazy Tone Dog.
CTD.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. So,
I always like to say he's my rival.
yeah. So here you can see Josh has won against Matt, and we'll be moving on to Mound 3, and he will face off against the winner of Crash Crush and M Moon. And I think if Crash Crush did forfeit, then that would mean that he's facing M Moon. I don't know if I think Seek changed that.
Oh, so it is M Moon?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, great.
So you're gonna need to practice a little bit. And then
Yeah.
we have Matt here, moving into the losers bracket. We'll be facing off against CTD. Updates to the bracket. So we've got, I think every round 2 winners bracket match finished, or someone dropped out. except for 2 of them now. We have Tap W versus Gib Stack, which is gonna be an interesting thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Dunhybe, could you real quick explain the circumstances behind the Crash Crush race? Because he did not. Did he forfeit against M Moon, or what happened? If he forfeit the
I
tournament,
don't know.
then either way,
I know I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either.
There
A
was
lot of
some
people
with
are jumping in.
timing.
Yeah. All right. So we have a couple of people who've dropped out of the tournament. I think P. Kuda dropped out. Punitive Loki dropped out. BMT dropped out. So we have Tap W and Gib Stack for the winners bracket. Thank you, Denhybe. So yeah, it was a time issue, Josh. You were right.
Okay, no, I figured that's what it was because I didn't know if that like actually went through or not because I know I've talked about it.
Oh my bad.
Just didn't want to say what I didn't know.
So yeah, we have these 2 guys facing off sometime this week, and Sotoleader and Raytem are also facing off sometime this week. Losers bracket, I think round 2 matches we're gonna try to get done as soon as we can. We're just gonna be Crash and Dunhybe, Matt and CTD, and then we have Sasho Boss and either Tap W or Gib Stack. We're gonna have Zap G and either Sotoleader or Raytem. We also need to get McKean Prod and Ricky Gurr. So there's a lot of losers bracket matches we're gonna have to do soon, but winners bracket is almost finished for round 2. Anyways, I think that draws us to the end of the end of the race. I don't think there's much more there is to say. Do either of you have anything you want to say before we end the stream?
No. Good race.
No.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm not sure when the next race is going to be, but you can check the Discord announcements channel to see more information about the next race. Thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully we see you
Plug
at
the
the next race.
Discord.
Sorry?
This meant someone in chat should plug the Discord.
True. I'm too lazy to get a link, but
What a host.
listen, bro. Listen. Anyways, I'm just gonna end stream now. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully we see you at the next race. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day, rest of their night, rest of their evening, whatever time zone you're in. See you guys next time.